You're listening to Breakfast with Pablo on Spirit 1260 Karatha.
We're chatting to Stav from Bluejuice this morning. And Stav, you're on a massive Australian farewell tour at the moment. How's it all going?
It's going great, man. There's nothing like quitting to get people excited about coming to shows. We've sold tickets to these shows like we've never sold tickets before. So much so we had to announce, extra shows in Adelaide and Sydney and Melbourne and announce new shows in North Queensland. So my advice to anyone is just quit and everything will work out.
Very sound advice for all the kids that are listening.
That's right.
Now, I guess it's very different doing a farewell tour. What's it been like knowing this time around is possibly the last time?
It's a little bittersweet. Even though we're on a long tour, we got to remember that in every city that we go to, it's the last time they're going to be seeing us. And, people, everyone's just kind of nice after the show, and there's definitely a good vibe all around to the show. But at the same time, you're kind of cognizant of the fact that, damn, this is the last time we're doing this here. That's really full on after 13 years of doing this thing.
On your website, you released a statement, which I think is great. You said, after 13 years of broken bones, broken hearts, sore heads, passive aggression, regular aggression, several arrests, questionable skin infection, and a busload of infuriated tour managers, you guys are calling it quits at the end of 2014. Do we need to speak about the skin infections?
Not really, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of truth in all that. There's a little too much honesty in that statement.
Well, that's what I think the fans love about you guys, because you are very honest with the fans and the public, with your interactions, on Facebook and Twitter and things like that, and people feel like they really do know you.
Yeah, look, I don't know if I can say this on the radio station, but there's certainly a lot of bullshit in the music industry and a lot of front. And I think, even from the beginning, we always wanted to break down the barrier between us as performers and the audience as people, because ultimately we're all people. So in our shows, we're there, we're in the crowd with you, you're in the show with us, your energy feeds us. That was kind of critical to us as a band. So even when we're doing, interviews on radio stations or any kind of press or just any interaction with fans, it's just, this is who we are, warts and all, literally and metaphorically. Here are our warts, take us or leave us, kind of thing.
Rewinding the clock a little bit, I was just watching the Broken Leg film clip again. How fun was it to make that?
It wasn't fun at all. Really? 13 hours of skipping straight, it wasn't fun. I enjoyed playing the character. Spirit on Stav was a really enjoyable guy to be for about 48 hours. So that's the bit I enjoyed most. But the 13 hours of skipping and the, 3-hour rehearsal, so, training sessions 3 times a week and doing this routine, which, to be perfectly honest, we completely screwed up on shooting day. We just could not nail it. It was hardly okay go, in terms of, precision routine. We're not the synchronized swimming team, that's for sure.
You've just released a new CD for 2014, Retrospectable. Was it hard to put this one together?
Well, it's a retrospective album, so it's certainly easier to pick songs from previous albums than it is to make new ones. So there's 3 new songs in there, which were recorded for it, and the rest are just the hits of the band and some of our favourites that we thought probably didn't get the attention the first time around.
Your other 3 albums, you got Problems from 2007, Head of the Hawk 2009, and Company, which was your most successful chart-wise in 2011. Do you have a personal favourite out of the 3, though?
Of the albums, I think Company. But to be honest, a lot of people ask me, favourite song or favourite song form. I don't really have one, and to be real about it, if people, if someone, I'm hanging at a friend's place and on their iTunes one of our songs comes on, I skip it straight away. So I don't, we're in there in the studio making these songs, and that's when you're in the minutiae and you're listening to it over and over and getting the mixes right and all that sort of stuff. But then once it's done, I do not want to listen to it ever again.
So just for example, if you're out at a party with your friends and your mates and that, and one of your songs comes on, You don't like that?
Yeah, I'll probably either leave the room or just sit uncomfortably if, people kind of poke me.
You don't say something, this song's pretty good.
Nah, not really. No, not really.
One last question for you. On your Twitter, I need you to explain the picture that you guys have as your profile picture. What animals are they supposed to be?
I actually don't know. I did see that up there, and I don't know. I'm actually just looking it up now. It looks like a pig, maybe. No, it's a cat, and a pig is riding a cat.
A pig's riding the cat. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. I
that,
don't know. I don't know who did that.
What? Not one of your scribbles?
No, it wasn't mine. I'm not artistic that way.
Classic Gold, today's hits. Spirit.